Hi and welcome. My name is Paola Byron. I'm the CEO and founder of The Inner Puzzle. I'm also a psychic medium and I share intuitive messages. If you're here and you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button on my channel and to also follow me on Instagram and on TikTok at pbyronofficial. I really want to know what is the most important thing for us to know at this time in this week of June 15th, 2026. I was hearing right before I started recording, the torture is over. The torture is done. The need to hide, the need to have these facades to be something that you're not. You are finally stepping into this new cycle where you are okay with being seen. And that is absolutely your choice, but also the universe's doing. You've been going through multiple cycles where you've been hurt and in so much pain and experiencing heartbreak and isolation, needing to seek external validation so that you can step into your new chapter, to be complacent, to fit into this role. And it just feels like you're done and over with that. It feels like you are finally okay with finally becoming who you are and who you're meant to be. That is where your abundance is. Your throat chakra might be blocked. I've had to clear my throat multiple times before this recording. Your throat chakra needing to become who you are and who you say you are. So preaching or doing what you preach might be significant. Church might be significant. The King of Pentacles here talks about something and somebody who's abundant, but also at the maximum level of abundance, being able to manifest their wealth, being able to envision where they are and to make it a reality for themselves, okay? This is being recognized, okay? This is recognition at a very high level. I'm also hearing global. You will reach a global level, a global audience. There's a marketplace for everybody that might be significant for you. Market, merchandise, importing and exporting goods, baking goods might be significant. If you see any of those signs, it's synchronicity that this message is definitely for you. There is a very important thing about you not only preparing yourself for what's to come, but also organizing yourself. Acknowledging that who you were in the past is not who you are stepping forward. And all those experiences and all those heartbreaks that you might have experienced are meant to happen so that you can become who you were brought to be and become on this planet, on this earth. There's a lot of heartbreak here, a lot of chains and needing to break from these chains, okay? So that might be significant for you. Needing to break free from the heartbreak. There's a lot of piercings here, so swords, a lot of swords and sharp items, okay? Being able to step away from this mindset of thinking you're stuck. So with the Eight of Swords here, it's usually a woman who is blindfolded and surrounded by 8 swords. And all she really has to do is remove the blindfold and to grab a sword and move forward and towards her path of abundance, of manifestation, of becoming who she truly is. Mountains might be significant for you. Climbing, hiking, okay? There is a lot of heartbreak here. There is a lot of heartbreak here. There is this almost desperation to break free from this cycle, but the torture is over. The moment you decide the torture is over, it's done and over with, okay? These two wanted to pop up, so I'm going to take them, okay? There's new innovative ideas coming through. You finally acknowledging your creativity, your ideas, knowing and understanding that you do have intelligence. Artificial intelligence might be significant, using it to your advantage. Okay? Tools, having the right tools. You have a hammer here, working on yourself, working on your projects, perfecting your craft, perfecting what you love to do. So this could be art, this could be music, this could be cooking, this could be speaking. With the throat chakra being blocked, needing to speak, share your content, share your art, share your creative side, the things that bring out your inner child and the happiness that you're really seeking. Okay? Once you do that, there is an overflow of abundance here. There's also celebration, collaboration, creative endeavors. You finally being able to breathe fresh air. Water might be significant, streams of water. This might also lead to multiple streams of income. You having abundance because your side hustle becomes your main hustle. There are things that are happening behind the scenes that you are not seeing at this time, but all those experiences that you've been through, the heartbreak, the desperation, the torture, the overwhelmingness, the need to break your chains or what is keeping you chained down, there are things happening behind the veil that you are not seeing. The universe is working in your favor. Even when you think it's not, it is. It is manifesting. It is orchestrating. This is divine orchestration. Orchestra instruments might be significant for you. Classical music might be significant for you. This is where your abundance is. This is what brings you happiness. Your 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups that are so full of love, of happiness, of prosperity, of success. It's so overflowing that it flows into different areas of your life. What could have kept you stuck in previous years no longer keeps you chained. You are the emperor. You are the authority figure here. You are the leader, the person who will lead tribes. You will create a community. You bring communities together with your art. This is a global effect, is what I'm hearing. This is worldwide. World Wide Web might be significant. There is something about you being able to reach thousands and thousands of people across the globe. So it's not your neighbor, it's not family and friends, it's strangers. Coming across strangers in the internet, in different communities, or you networking and finding new people, new tribes. There is a message here that's going to be coming through very soon, having to do with clarity in that you are exactly where you are meant to be, and that you're exactly doing the task that you need to fulfill so that you could be able to step into your new self, your new era. You being the director, the producer, the writer of your life, creating the life that you want, not the one that was written for you. Check the fine print on the contract. Your birthright might be significant. Certificate might be significant. Birth certificate might be significant. This is your divine right to create the life that you want, to be who you are meant to be, to break free from these chains and to love exactly everything and everything that you've ever done in this lifetime so far, embodying that person, embodying the previous versions of who you were, who you had to be to get to this point. There is a lot of work coming here in the future, but there's also reaping of your rewards. With the 7 of Pentacles here, this is you being able to gather your harvest, okay? Harvest might be significant. Fall might be significant. Planting your seeds might be significant. Roses, I'm also hearing the word masquerade. Maybe you've needed to hide who you are up till this point, but you're fed up, you're tired, you're done with it. And it's like you're not even accepting the most minimal effort anymore. You have decided that you deserve the most. You deserve the utmost of abundance. You're deserving of it. And the fact that you're embodying that is exactly why you have so many options to choose from. What might have kept you chained before now is the exact route you're taking to be able to push forward and to be able to step into this new journey. Change might be significant, metamorphosis might be significant. This is multiple options. You remember how I was talking about masquerades? The masks is right there. The mask you've been wearing, the multiple masks you've been wearing. Theater might be significant. Ballroom might be significant. I'm also hearing castle and kingdom. So you are moving up the ladder. You are moving up the chain. There is no hierarchy where you are because you are the hierarchy. You are creating the structure, the formation, the transformation here, okay? Transformation, change, metamorphosis, death, rebirth. This is you understanding that you are creating something, a foundation for others to also embody who they are and to love themselves. Remember how we were talking about harvest? Here you have plants. This is wheat. Okay. Cutting through the weeds might be significant for you as well, so that you can start anew. This is death and rebirth. This is something that might have kept you chained. Capricorn might be significant. Scorpio might be significant. Sagittarius, fire signs. So Aries and Leo might be significant here. Aries might be significant. This is finally stepping into the new. Trusting that what you've experienced was all a mental state. It was all a mental thing. It's not real. You've been told it's real. It's not. Who you are is exactly what's supposed to be revealed. They're asking you to think with clarity. The universe is asking you to not think so much about all the pain you've suffered from, but to think with clarity, with your mind, with your creative side, okay? The right hemisphere might be significant. I'm also hearing the word campus and compass. So this is expanding your horizons. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius might be significant. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn might be significant. This is what leads to your abundance. This is your 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, happiness, trusting that everything, every single moment has led you to this timeline. You have the King of Swords and you also have the Queen of Swords. So this is finally also seeing somebody or somebody else who sees you eye to eye, that actually meets you halfway. This is soulmate energy. This is also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Male figure might be significant. This is your other half, okay? This is a partner. Could be a romantic partner. This could also be a sponsorship or somebody who is very clear-minded. They know what they want and they want you, okay? With the Two of Pentacles here and the Queen of Cups, this is a need to not feel so overwhelmed and to trust that there is a process, okay? Process of elimination might be significant. Pros and cons might be significant here. Needing to organize yourself, needing to budget as well. Maybe getting your finances in order, maybe understanding that there is a step 1 before you get to step 2. not needing to balance so many things at the same time, because that can be overwhelming. Needing to focus on what fulfills you and your heart. Okay? What makes you happy, what brings you joy, what brings you love and bliss is what's going to bring you success in the home. With the Four of Wands here, family might be significant. Okay? This is also structure, foundation, stability. The Magician here, Virgo, Gemini might be significant, but you create your reality. This is gathering all the elements that you need, organizing yourself, but also as so above, so below. The Infinity sign might be significant. I'm also hearing 888 and 777 and 111. 1212 might be significant. 3333 might also be significant. There is a need for you to trust in the creative process and to love that process, to embody that process. This is for you to finally trust that everything that you've been a part of and everything you've experienced is exactly the tools you need so that you can call in the abundance you've been asking the universe for all this time. This is a change, a transformation you are undergoing. This is luck finally following you where you go. And it's all because you made a choice. It's all because you made a choice to choose yourself, to love yourself, to step into your authentic self, and to honor every single version of you. Because without those versions, without those experiences, without that heartbreak, without that disheartening time in your life, you wouldn't be here today creating your future. Just know that you are the director, the producer, the writer of your life, and you get to choose exactly how you want to live it. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and also comment below, what does this message mean for you? Make sure to also follow me on Instagram and on TikTok at pbyronofficial. I send you so much love and so much light. Until next time.